Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you all today? So today I want to talk to you a little bit about confidence, and one of the reasons why I call my confidence and the way that I do it as a superpower. Confidence as a superpower. Can you imagine that? Imagine how you feel with the confidence of the superpower of confidence. So quite often when I talk about confidence, I talk about it as being a superpower. Let me just give you a little definition of what a superpower is. So, a superpower is an exceptional or extraordinary power or ability. Now, one of the reasons why I call having confidence as having a superpower is being able to have power or an ability to do something without letting fear get in your way. And that could be anything. So one of the things that I want to also talk to you about today is what confidence is not. And I often get asked this. This is something that I often get asked is that how much confidence maybe somebody who's arrogant has. And I'm like, wow. So let me start by sharing with you what confidence is not. So first of all, confidence is not a feeling. You know, feelings like anxiety, nervousness, anticipation, excitement, that's not confidence. Those are feelings. And a confident person can feel nervous. You get speakers who are confident, but sometimes they just feel a little bit nervous before they go on stage. And it's normally the anticipation of the crowd. So it's not a feeling. Confidence is not a personality trait. Now, have you come across introverts or extroverts and the ideas behind those? So an introvert is somebody who gains their energy by being on their own. They like to be on their own. They like to do things sometimes on their own. Big crowds drain them. They like small groups. They like to have conversations within small groups. An extrovert likes to be, the life of the party and is out there, loves being in crowds, loves being around people. But just because you love being around people doesn't mean that you are confident. And just because you like being on your own doesn't mean that you are not confident. So can you see where I'm going with this? So confidence is not a personality trait. So confidence is also not a belief in your ability. That's just competence, not confidence. It's not self-esteem. So self-esteem is what you say to yourself in the moment. That's not confidence. You know, sometimes a confident person can have low self-esteem just in that moment. And it's definitely not arrogance. And there's a big difference between someone who believes in themselves and someone who is arrogant. So arrogance is a strongly held belief that you already got everything that you need. So ever come across somebody like that? So these are all things what confidence is not. So what is confidence? Confidence is a skill that you can learn. Wow, have I just blown your mind? When I learned that, it was like such a aha moment for me. It was like, wow, I can learn this. I can learn to become confident. It's something I can do myself. It's not reliant on hereditary stuff. It's not reliant on a talent. It's not reliant on anything other than I can learn it. Wow. Confidence is also a willingness to try and a willingness to try and do things. Let me give you a couple of tips that will help you to start to find ways that you can start to build your confidence. Now, of course, you can connect with me on social media. You can message me. You can leave a comment in the comment section here. I will respond. I will reply. This is what I do. I am a confidence expert, and I help and empower business owners to find the confidence within themselves and within their business. And I do this by looking at behind the scenes of what they need to run their business through their presence online or anywhere. It could be sort of their public presence, as well as their growth, business growth and personal growth. And it all comes down to this little thing called confidence. And this is what I help with. So please do connect with me on social media. Do connect under Natalie King Coaching. Put a comment. I do respond to the comments. And if you want to really work on your confidence, let's have a confidence clarity call. Let's have a chat and see how the program that I have, if it will work for you and help you. But I did promise you some tips, didn't I? So let me give them to you. So I'm just checking my notes here. So here are 3 really simple tips that work. Now, everything that I pass on is stuff that I've done. Yes, I've done it. I wasn't born confident, and boy, did the confidence get knocked out of me, any that I did have. And I came from a place that was just, wow, I had zero confidence. And I had to learn to build up my confidence and my skills within confidence. And I have now built myself a superpower cape, superhero cape of confidence. And I can help you do the same. So 3 top tips. And these are the tips that really helped me. So one thing is, whenever you're confronted with a situation that makes you nervous, makes you tense, makes the palms sweat, and you're starting to hyperventilate, you're stressing, and you're just thinking, I'm out of here, I'm done, I'm gone. Stop and just take slow, deep breaths. So slow, deep breath in, right down to your belly. Extend your belly full of air. So what your hands need to be doing this. So you should go breathe in. So you breathe in, breathe out, and then hold for a couple of seconds. Breathe in, breathe out, and hold for a couple of seconds. And what this does is it just slowly calms you down. It calms the brain, it calms the mind, it calms the heart race. It just puts you on pause for that moment. And if you really concentrate on your breath, concentrate how it feels going down, concentrate how it goes into your lungs, how your lungs expand, how your stomach expands, how you feel, how it's going through your throat. Just really just concentrate on your breath and then it coming out, and you'll notice a big difference. And with that, you are ready to tackle whatever it is that has caused anxiety or a little bit of stress. Give it a go, see how you like it. Tip number 2, straighten up. Whether you're sitting or standing or whatever you're doing, straighten up. And what this does is it just makes, so think about it, if you're standing like this, hunched or sitting hunched, you don't feel that confident, do you? You don't feel comfortable. You might feel, I don't want to say anything. Oh my God, I can't say that. Stand up straight. How does it feel? Think of that pose, Superman pose or Superwoman pose, legs apart, hands on hips, stand up straight, shoulders back, bum in, belly in. How do you feel standing like this? How do you feel when you sat up? And if you're having to speak on a Zoom call or network or anything, how do you feel speaking? Because now when you speak like this, you're compressing your lungs. When like this, you free them, you free the air. So try it. Stand or straighten up. Don't have to stay. If you're sitting, that's fine. Just straighten up, sit up straight. You will feel better. And if you're starting to feel yourself, going, oh my God, I can't do this, and you're starting to get into the unsure of anything, self-doubt, anything, sit up, straighten up. See how you feel. Do the breathing. See how you feel. Tip number 3. Do one thing that scares you every day. Yes, do one thing that scares you every day. Now, I'm not talking about big ass scares. I'm talking about maybe it's something small. Maybe it's starting to run. Maybe it's greeting your neighbor who you've wanted to greet for a while. Maybe it's going to that networking event that you've been worried to go to. Maybe it's trying a new course. Maybe it's connecting with somebody on social media who you've wanted to connect with. Maybe it's asking somebody a question, might be asking for help. Anything. When something scares you because you feel nervous, you start to get the hot vent breathing, your palms sweating, and you're thinking of any excuse why you shouldn't be doing what it is you're doing. Maybe it's even driving a different direction to work if you are having to drive to work. Maybe it's just doing something in a different routine. But do something that scares you every day. And this is so important because what it does is we all create these comfort zones. And we need to expand our comfort zones. And by doing something that scares you every day, what you're doing is you actually expanding your comfort zone. And that thing that scares you doesn't scare you so much now. Give it a go. Try. Let me know how you get on with these tips. Let me know what you've done with these tips. And I want to leave you with a quote or with an idea. And really just a way that you can just think about it. Okay, so I want to leave you with this. Confidence isn't walking into a room with your nose in the air and thinking you are better than everyone else. It's walking into a room and not having to compare yourself to anyone else in the first place. Wow. That is what I help my clients to achieve. Is not having to compare themselves to anyone else. Please do put in the comments if you have any questions. Connect with me on social media, share this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel, share with anybody who you think will benefit from these tips. If there's any particular topic that you would like me to cover, ask and I will cover it if I can. And yeah. So remember, let me just repeat this to you. Remember, confidence isn't walking into a room with your nose in the air and thinking you are better than everyone else. It's walking into a room and not having to compare yourself to anyone else in the future. Remember, you are creating your superpower of confidence. You are starting to design your cape, your superhero cape of confidence. What color does your cape look like? Until next time, bye.